Neil deGrasse Tyson, deadliest volcano ever has erupted, and all 50 states are in danger. Have you considered what might happen if the deadliest volcano in history erupted, threatening all 50 states? Can you fathom the mayhem and devastation? Astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson warns that this catastrophe could happen. What would happen if such a devastating force of nature was released in the US? How would society, economics, and infrastructure handle the unimaginable? Let us consider our frail existence and nature's wrath as we consider the dismal prospects. Prepare for a sobering look at how this deadliest volcano could sweep our nation into a historic tragedy. Yellowstone might cause an ultra-catastrophe. 640,000 years ago, the volcano erupted at its height. If the volcano erupts today, it might pose an existential risk to the US and the world. The next explosion might happen at any time. If it happens, it will spew 240 cubic miles of rock, dust, and ash into the sky, like the last great explosion. Additionally, magma would bury anything within 40 miles. Astrophysicist and popular culture icon Neil deGrasse Tyson has delivered a dire warning regarding the Yellowstone supervolcano. Tyson claims that such an event would have disastrous effects over the world. The Yellowstone caldera is an active volcanic system and one of the most dangerous on Earth. Its last eruption was about 640,000 years ago. Tyson emphasizes the enormity of the eruption and the far-reaching repercussions of the outpouring of volcanic gases and ash into the environment. The accompanying ash cloud could block sunlight, causing global temperatures to plunge and wreaking havoc on ecosystems everywhere. Because of the decline in agricultural production, there could be widespread starvation. Large-scale sulfur dioxide emissions may also cause acid rain, which is harmful to ecosystems and people's health. Tyson's warning serves as a reminder of the potential worldwide impact of natural disasters, even though the possibility and timing of such an eruption remain undetermined. It highlights the need for more study and preparation to lessen the impact of prospective disasters. The Yellowstone caldera is one of the world's largest and most stunning active volcanoes. Mega eruptions have shaped the terrain around this massive geological feature in Yellowstone National Park, USA. The 45-mile diameter caldera is stunning. Volcanic activity in the Yellowstone caldera is caused by the underlying hotspot, where a mantle plume rises towards the Earth's crust, forming a reservoir of molten rock far below the surface. The combination of high temperatures and pressure can cause super eruptions, the most explosive volcanic events on Earth. The Yellowstone caldera has been the site of 3 such major eruptions throughout the course of its history, with the most recent occurring roughly 640,000 years ago. These eruptions have had a significant effect on the area, spewing forth enormous amounts of ash, gas, and magma, and leaving behind extensive volcanic landscapes. The Yellowstone caldera's hot springs, geysers, and mud pots show the tremendous energy seething beneath the surface despite its volatility. Scientists are monitoring the caldera to understand its complicated dynamics and possible threats, even if another huge eruption is improbable. The USGS monitors Yellowstone National Park for volcanic activity. This massive region, known for its geysers and geothermal attractions, hides a supervolcano. The U.S. Geological Survey warns that a significant eruption is unlikely in any given year, despite widespread interest in the possibility. The U.S. Geological Survey uses a wide variety of sensors, including as seismic recorders, ground deformation gauges, gas emission analyzers, and thermal imaging equipment. With this all-encompassing system, researchers can observe any changes in Yellowstone's volcanic activity, no matter how small. They can evaluate the volcano's behavior and issue timely alerts if anything out of the ordinary is detected by continuously monitoring these data. Super eruptions are extremely rare on a geological timescale, despite their dramatic character. Over 600,000 years have passed since Yellowstone's last similar catastrophe. The annual probability of a mega eruption remains low, reassuring to those who visit or live near this fascinating national treasure because of the USGS's vigilant monitoring. If Yellowstone's volcano exploded, it could affect the world. The explosive release of magma, ash, and gases would directly threaten adjacent populations, increasing the possibility of a huge death toll. The explosive eruption column may reach tremendous heights, blacking out wide areas. Lack of sunlight could cause crop failures and hunger, affecting ecosystems. The ash cloud would pollute water and impede travel. The volcano's energy would unleash pyroclastic flows, lava flows, and ashfall, which would devastate nearby cities and infrastructure. Such an eruption would have far-reaching consequences for climate, aviation traffic, and ecological balance around the world. For the sake of the population in the surrounding areas, it is crucial that scientists and authorities keep a constant eye on Yellowstone's volcanic activity. Located in the DRC, Mount Nyiragongo is a famous active stratovolcano known for its unique lava composition and rapid lava flows. This majestic volcano, which rises to an estimated 3,470 meters, or 11,380 feet, is a popular destination for explorers and scientists alike. Nyiragongo's lava is distinct due to its extraordinarily low viscosity, which makes it fluid and fluid-like. This property, attributable to the high proportion of alkali-rich silicate magma, makes the lava a severe threat to local communities because it flows quickly and covers great distances. The lava lake at the peak of the volcano periodically overflows and cascades down the slopes, generating stunning and awe-inspiring images. The crater measures around 1.2 kilometers, or 0.75 miles in circumference. These lava flows are constantly a danger to the surrounding area since they can travel at speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour, or 37 miles per hour. Nyiragongo is so dangerous because of its unpredictability. Volcanologists and nature lovers who are interested in discovering and learning about the wonders and perils of our dynamic planet continue to find this phenomenon fascinating. Mount Nyiragongo, an active stratovolcano in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is known for its unique lava composition and fast lava flows. This spectacular volcano attracts scientists and adventurers at 3,470 meters, or 11,380 feet. Nyiragongo's low viscosity lava is unique. Due to its high percentage of alkali-rich silicate magma, the lava flows quickly and far, endangering local settlements. The summit crater's lava lake occasionally overflows and cascades down the slopes, generating dramatic and awe-inspiring images. Lava flows can go up to 60 kilometers an hour, or 37 miles per hour, threatening nearby areas. Nyiragongo's unpredictability requires vigilance. Volcanologists and environment lovers who study our planet's wonders and dangers are nevertheless fascinated by it. Mount Etna on Sicily's eastern coast is Europe's highest active volcano and a geological landmark. Scientists and visitors are drawn to its towering presence and volatility. Mount Etna's history of periodic eruptions reminds us of its force and unpredictability. This volcano's fluctuating height is fascinating. Volcanic deposits and crater collapses affect its top elevation. This dynamic nature has created a tapestry of old lava flows, fertile valleys, and barren ash plains around the volcano. Mount Etna's dramatic outbursts and molten lava streams attract headlines. While dangerous, these eruptions remind us of Earth's restless and dynamic forces. Adventurers, scientists, and nature lovers are drawn to Etna's persistent presence and stunning displays. One of Japan's most active volcanoes, Mount Sakurajima in Kagoshima Prefecture, draws locals and tourists. This enormous stratovolcano is culturally and economically significant to the region. Mount Sakurajima has shaped local culture and history. Its repeated eruptions have led to distinctive customs and ceremonies, demonstrating the people's flexibility. The volcano's beauty and power have influenced Japanese literature and art. Mount Sakurajima also drives the local economy. Its fertile volcanic soil grows sweet potatoes and citrus fruits, among other Kagoshima specialties. Fishing and tourism lure nature lovers and adventurers to the coastal areas to watch the volcano's fiery outbursts. Mount Sakurajima, with its deep cultural and economic ties, symbolizes the human-nature relationship in Japan's volcanic landscapes. The volcano has erupted over 200 times, causing havoc and fatalities. Its fires have destroyed the environment and local villages. Molten lava engulfs everything in its path during eruptions. The periodic eruptions have scarred the landscape, turning once thriving places into bleak wastelands. Communities must repair homes, roads, and utilities after the eruptions. Tragically, volcanic eruptions have killed many. Pent-up energy and volcanic gases can unleash lethal pyroclastic flows, stifling ash clouds, and cataclysmic explosions. These tragedies have devastated families and communities. The afflicted people have exhibited perseverance and drive despite repeated eruptions and their many hardships. They're supporting each other, rebuilding their lives, and preparing for the volcano's volatility. Italy's breathtaking Mount Vesuvius overlooks the Bay of Naples. The Campanian volcanic arc includes this renowned stratovolcano. Vesuvius is notable for its 79 AD eruption that buried Pompeii and Herculaneum at 1,281 meters, or 4,203 feet. Mount Vesuvius symbolizes nature's strength today. Its lush slopes contrast with the deep, menacing crater at its summit. Active volcanoes are continually monitored. Hikers can climb the mountain to see the Bay of Naples and traces of prior eruptions. Mount Vesuvius, with its spectacular landscape and historical significance, continues to captivate people and tourists, reminding them of the forces forming our world. Pompeii and Herculaneum were irrevocably changed by Mount Vesuvius' 79 AD eruption. Volcanic wrath froze these once thriving metropolises. Vesuvius' eruption spewed lethal ash, pumice, and toxic fumes into the air. Both cities were buried in volcanic material, preserving their structures, artifacts, and inhabitants. Pompeii and Herculaneum were buried for centuries until their 18th century discovery. The daily habits, customs, and architecture of ancient Rome were revealed by excavations. Pompeii and Herculaneum are frightening relics of the explosion. Visitors from around the world come to these archaeological sites to see how nature preserved a moment in time. This concludes our coverage of the volcanic eruption. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.